Are you okay?
Why don't you tell everybody what you did before they turned the cameras on?
I wanted to give this a little go.
They said, we're ready to roll. And you said, let me start touching things.
I didn't know if it was a prop. I thought maybe they were turned off and their beer went everywhere.
What is it?
It sprayed. I thought
on
it
me,
would come out straight.
on me, here. Now I smell like my uncle. Renee, what are we doing here and why?
We are finally here getting to do Meal in a Match. We get to travel around the world all year long. That is the beauty of our business. But along the way, we get to land in some really great cities that have a really great food scene, and I want to hunt all of those down, eat some great food, and watch some matches. Talk to me about the Dallas cuisine.
Some barbecue business happening, some ribs. We also have tacos.
Yes.
Some margaritas.
Yes.
Because I think this experience needs to be more loose and unprofessional. And then desserts. We got some dessert, we got some churros.
Why do you want to do this show?
My theory is that we've all been watching wrestling wrong.
Okay.
Okay?
So we're going to teach them.
Yes, I think we need to pair it with certain foods to heighten the experience. We need to watch it like intellectuals.
Oh my gosh, okay, then we're on our journey. Buckle up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Eddie Kingston. Hi. Good, how are you?
I'm good. Good to see you. Good. Hey, RJ,
Stank
what's
on
up?
it, you know?
RJ's here, folks. All right.
Yay!
Yeah, so I'm here. Where's the food?
The food's coming, but do you have any sort of, do you have something in your mind of what you expect from Dallas food?
Barbecue and mac and cheese.
Ding, ding,
and
ding.
Coleslaw, green beans, right? Is that what it is? Brisket and all that jazz?
Coleslaw?
Come on.
We're gonna do a little diction lesson.
You're Canadian. Don't play with it.
Are you a hot sauce guy?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, finally!
Yeah, why not? You don't like hot sauce?
I'm not a
what
spice
kind of man
person
are you?
at
There's
all.
no pepper on his food.
Okay, if you could wait.
Let me at least ring the dinner bell.
Have a little.
Ready?
You know what? Maybe we should.
Now you may commence.
All right, go ahead.
All right, can we at least break down what we've got here? We've got some chicken, beautifully sliced chicken.
Good.
White bread. Some beans, green beans, chicken in that, some boudin. You cannot have barbecue without having some potato salad. Do you want me to pour you a drink? You good with the water?
I got water.
Take yours.
Oh, would you like this? Here.
No.
Put it on. Come on, it'll be fun. You look good. You look sharp. It's so nice.
Handsome as ever.
Excellent. And then you won't ruin that
you.
wonderful shirt you have. And this is good if you need to get x-rays at the dentist, too. I'm gonna try it. I've never had this before. I'm not familiar with. Oh my God, it's falling. Isn't it good?
I've never seen someone eat a sausage worse in my life.
I thought it was all gonna come together, but it's gonna fall off the. Okay.
Look, just pick it up.
Great.
Oh, that
Thanks
was
a
a bad
lot.
sound. Sorry, audio.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
That is delightful.
You want to bite?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's not happening, bro.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a moment. Where does barbecue rank in terms of a pre-show meal?
No. Yeah. I'm gonna poop myself in the ring again? No, I'm not. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about again.
No, there was one time I went to a wedding. We had a wedding the night before the show.
Okay.
We all had a couple of drinks, a little too much. I wrestled two guys. I said, hey, listen, things may get a little hairy out there, so, be easy. They weren't easy. I, pooped myself.
Oh my gosh, I
that
can't
spirit-
wait to get into the nitty gritty of that when the cameras are down.
Now
Oh
I'm
my
in the mood for these
gosh.
games. Can we watch this match?
Yeah, put on the match.
Can I bring out the remote control that will control our match watching?
I love it.
Show the kids at home here. Is it? Whoa, wait. Let me tee it up, please. That was just for display purposes only.
Okay.
I take you now. November 11th,
Yep.
2020.
Yep.
An episode of Dynamite where Penta is wrestling his brother, Phoenix. Go ahead, press play.
Click the button already.
Here we go.
Penta's style is very high-flying, very flippy, very graceful. Yours?
I trained in lucha. I know what it is.
Yeah, but you don't do it when you wrestle.
Because I don't need to.
That's what I mean. Your styles are very different.
But if I wanted to do it, I can do it.
Oh, the disrespect. Talk to me about the disrespect of ripping off the luchador's mask.
Well, that's their livelihood. That's who they are. When they make the mask or they get presented the mask to them early in their career, it's supposed to be protected. They never see their faces, ever. I'm talking about they wake up in the morning, probably with the mask on, go to the shows with the mask on, leave the shows with the mask on.
In your long, illustrious, weird career, did you ever wear a mask?
No.
Never? They
Would
never
you
said
cover up these brows
Sometimes they
and
go, oh,
crazy?
put this on. We need somebody in disguise. That was never you, ever?
No, because I wouldn't do it. It'll be like, am I getting paid extra?
Right.
If they're like, no, I'm like, I'm not.
Look, there it is. They used to wear a bandana around your neck. You used to wear the beads, the necklace. You
Let's
don't
I
do
still wear
that.
the beads.
And the cuts in the eyebrow.
I didn't
He's
get a
throwing
haircut.
them back out.
I didn't get a haircut for this. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
this is more natural. This is the real you, is what you think?
No, if this was the real me, I'd be in my boxers with no shirt on.
Right.
We could revamp.
Just as long as you wear the bib.
Strip it down. Get cozy.
As long as I wear the bib.
Get
There's a
cozy.
submission going on here, and I think it's a good time for a submission question. Huh?
We got
Look
some
at this.
questions
Look
from
at how
the
this
video.
is going to work.
Okay, pick one. Anyone. I did a bad fanning job, but this one right here.
I had stuff on my hands.
Okay.
Don't want to make the cards dirty, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
How would you approach a girl at the bar to pick her up? What is your romance style? What is your game? What would you do?
If I'm out at a bar, I'm there to drink and watch the game. If the girl's hot enough and she's next to me and I don't have to get up.
She's hot.
I don't have
What's
to
your
get
type?
up.
Do you have a type?
Oh, yeah.
Tolerant.
What's your type?
Women.
And he's using the bib as a
Little
napkin,
bit taken.
too.
Yeah, so this is what I'm supposed to do.
What is he doing to my best
Now, look
My
at
man.
this. You see Phoenix is now ripping off Penta's mask. It's
Yeah.
a tit for tat.
Tit for tat indeed, my friend.
Yeah.
Mutual
And now he's going to try to
disrespect.
bust them open. I think he did bust them open there.
You should
Can I say what I love about this match?
Yeah, go ahead.
Them being brothers gives them a level of intimacy. And it's like, I can beat you up and it's okay. You know, I can get right in your face.
A little more aggression in there.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what it is.
Yes. Penta here has won.
Yep.
As we
Look
saw.
at ya.
And this
Yep,
is you doing
that's
your
me.
thing. Big yeller on the mic. Big, you know, you don't like to rehearse.
I
No,
like
you're not a
that
scripted
bandana.
guy.
I think you should bring it back.
It's only when I feel spicy.
Can I also say I like the wide leg jeans too? I think you look good here.
Is that what they're called? White?
Yes.
I just call them regular jeans. I also don't wear the tight jeans that people wear nowadays. I don't get it. I'm
Well,
a
people
man.
aren't wearing those anymore anyways. They're out.
gotta wear baggy
They're out.
jeans.
Wide legs are in. That's the
98
move.
forever.
I just want to kind of talk about the food here for 1 second.
Please.
Because I would rate, the beans are my favorite thing on the table.
Yeah,
What's your favorite
Are
thing?
we going 1 to 10 on this or?
I have a rating system.
Oh.
In honor of this man,
Enlighten us.
I think we should rate them out of Eddie Kingston eyebrows.
All right, how many brows are you going to give this out of
10
5?
brows. Oh, out of 5? 5. The beans were definitely 5 brows.
The beans are great.
The green beans were 5 brows.
What is your Eddie Kingston brow rating of this meal with this match?
I'm going to give it 3.5 eyebrows out of 5. It's the first episode. Let's not go crazy.
Yeah.
I
Well,
got
I'm
to
gonna
have
go-
a line
I'm
to
gonna go-
start at. What's your rating? What are you giving it?
Well, there was some spiciness here. There was some
He was the only one
spiciness
that likes
there.
spice.
There was a heartiness. It was family style. 2 brothers are wrestling each other.
There we go.
This is how you analyze this. This is what I'm talking
Wow,
about. This is what I'm trying to get out of
He's
you.
really on the ball, this guy.
Okay? Based on all that, I give it a 3 out of 5 Eddie Kingston eyebrows.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're in the same wheelhouse. Okay, great.
Everything's a 5. It's a 5. It's a 5.
Eddie, listen, we've got another match to get into. We've got another course to get into. So if you're not full yet, buckle up. I'm glad that you've got on your sweatpants because we're keeping this party going.
That's all I wear, sweatpants. But yeah, let's do it.
Great, great.
You're an elastic kind of guy.
God, I want to punch you right in the face.
Go,
Like,
please.
It's just like undeniable. Everybody here, right?
There was a couple nods. There was a few nods.
I see you guys.
There are some nods.
You have a punchable face.
Are we ready for our next course?
I couldn't be more ready.
Do you-
Excuse
whoa,
me.
we didn't ring the
hold
bell, we didn't
on.
do the thing.
Wait, would you like to ring the bell? You do it. Can you do it?
This will be tactful.
Time to eat.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so round 2, we've got this beautiful Mexican layout. You're going for the birria taco, which, by the way,
That's
I'm
cheese.
with you. You got to do the dip, though. I think the key
okay.
is the dip.
But I want to try it without the dip first.
No, it's good to dip. You guys right.
Birria is the crispy
Yeah.
cheese bits.
I like anything cheese.
Now we're talking.
Eddie,
What?
I heard that you're from New York.
Yeah.
What
Do you-
part again?
Yonkers, YO, home of the brave.
Now, what did it mean to kind of like grow up in that New York scene to want to go on to be a professional wrestler?
I wanted to do it ever since I first saw it. First saw pro wrestling, and
What was the first thing you saw?
first
Probably
thing I
can't
saw
talk
was
about it, but-
Hogan and Andre. But the reason why my mother kept buying me tapes, yes, VHS tapes, folks, she just got it for me because that was the only thing that kept me quiet in the house. I would actually sit down and eat my dinner because wrestling was on. I would do nothing else. I wouldn't run around the house like a maniac.
Press play.
Let me set it up.
Okay, sorry.
Please.
Jesus.
September 30th,
That's right.
2020.
That's right.
We take you back to Dynamite and we will watch Ricky Starks against Darby Allin. Eddie, you want to hit the button?
No, my hands are...
I got it.
All right.
I got it. My hands are greasy too.
Here we go.
Okay, so when you look at these two young stars and you look at, kind of like the future of AEW, what these guys bring to the table, and the wrestling that you grew up on, how much has things changed from then to what we're able to see now with the way guys move, some of the characters that we see?
Well, the guys nowadays are definitely more athletic than they've ever been. And that's just the business evolving. 10 years from now, there's going to be other kids out there that are more athletic than the guys who are now out there.
That's crazy.
And then you look at these two young guys, he's too pretty for me, Ricky. I don't know whether to take him out on a date or fight him. He's that pretty guy. But Darby's whacked out. Darby's a little whacked, and I like that, though. I like people being a little bit off, because you got to be a little bit off
Sure.
to be in pro wrestling.
So the rivalry between these two guys, walk me through some of the stuff that kind of happened leading up to this match.
Ricky, similar to Eddie, burst on the scene in AEW, called his shot, immediately started trash talking people and promos. Darby naturally took issue with it.
Yeah.
And this is one of the early on feuds that I remember getting very violent very quickly.
I remember this match. I remember being there for this. And then both men coming to the back after this match just had to be iced down.
Ricky is now crying because Darby kicks out.
I don't know if he's crying. He's in pain, though.
Well, I think he gets emotional. Ricky's a very emotional guy. I don't mean it derogatory. When was the last time you cried, Eddie?
Oh my gosh. I don't think I could emotionally handle seeing you cry.
I think the last time I cried was when I beat Kenta for the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship in Corrigan Hall.
Why did that moment mean so much to you?
Well, it's because when I first broke in, I didn't want to wrestle in America. I wanted to do it in Japan because, to me, the Japanese professional wrestling style fits me better. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it fits me better.
Yeah.
So being able to do it after 22 years of struggling and making a lot of mistakes and a lot of enemies, it just broke me down emotionally because I couldn't believe it, that this was actually real.
But you've been able to accomplish so much, and you have been grinding for a very long time, but there's also this huge swell of affection for you from the fans.
That freaks me out.
There's a lot of it.
Yeah, so that's the other deep part, too, is that when I do reflect, a lot of times it's by myself in the hotel room after the show or after a moment. And sometimes I break down because, sometimes I feel like I don't deserve it. That's one of my curses that I have. It's such a weird thing that it's actually happening. Before AEW, I was selling my wrestling stuff to be able to pay my mortgage. And at the time I was like, this is it, it's over. And then I talked a little shit on Cody, and then things just picked up from there, and it's been a whirlwind, but like I said, when I do reflect, I'm happy, but I'm also, I still doubt myself, and I still am insecure about certain things, so then I just kind of sit there and go, do I really deserve this? I don't like the compliments. I don't like people telling me I'm an inspiration and stuff like that, because it's weird, because I'm just me. And you know this, I'm me 24 hours a day.
But that's what everybody loves, is it's so hard, I think, for people to have that authenticity. People know your story, people can see the work that you put in, and then now it's all paying off. It's all kind of in the last couple of years been paying off in dividends for you.
It's not over yet, though.
It's not over. It's certainly not over. I feel like some people would say, we could just be getting started with all the things that Eddie Kingston could be and could do. But, you look back at Grand Slam, to be at Arthur Ashe Stadium in that moment with you and Claudio, I stepped out into the crowd because I needed to see what was going to happen for the love for Eddie Kingston in that moment.
Oh, he might not even have enough here, Taz, to get him up with that pile driver.
That's a big man, Castagnoli. You can't get him up here. Not only that, Taz, with the grip strength as well. Of course, with the oh, man, there's that back fist again.
Hail Mary with the back fist.
Kingston, the power bomb.
Stocks him.
2, 3. And he's done it.
The fans here are losing their mind. Look at this. And right now, Claudio cannot believe it. He looked at Wheeler. He said that was only 2. But no, it was a solid 3 count.
But held on here now, Eddie. He's eyeballing Claudio. Claudio extending the hand. Both men have said this will be it. between them. Whoever leaves Arthur Ashe is the winner. Will be the better man.
Wow. Adhered to.
And Eddie Kingston, not only the New Japan Strong Openweight champion, but now the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Damn it, it's a great moment. It's a great moment in the long history of Dynamite.
I don't know, man. That night, I just remember went to my mother's house afterwards, ate, and just kind of, you know, my dad sat there looking at me, and I was like, "What's up, old man?" He's just like, "Oh, you did it. You did what you said you were gonna do."
Yeah.
And I thought that was it. My flight is gonna go down now because he said he was proud and all that. I said, "That's the end. That's the wrap." But I've also been taught that no one deserves anything. Everything's earned.
Sure.
And I made a lot of mistakes in my life, not just in professional wrestling, that I had to work through and get past to get to here and to get to the future. And without struggle, there is no progress. I believe that.
Yeah.
Do you want to hit play? Because we're talking.
Can we go back and watch the end of the match?
Now
You
we
set
can,
it up
now we
so
can watch it
nicely.
because RJ doesn't like that the attention's not on him, folks. You know what I mean?
It was a decent
This-
chunk. I
this
couldn't
is what
even eat
these-
during it.
This
It
is
was
what
too.
these actors do. But
It
go
was
ahead, hit
too
play.
emotional for me to eat during. So now everyone's hungry again.
I'm not.
And I
That
thought
was
we could
weird.
watch the end of
That
the match.
guy.
Can we go
That guy.
back like 30 seconds or a minute maybe?
Ding, ding, ding.
There you go.
Okay, here we go.
The face and then start.
These two lunatics going at it.
Yes.
No, without a doubt. Right here, coffin drop right to the back. Like watch the impact on
As
it.
a
You can see
non-wrestler, how in the hell do you possibly get up and live your life after that?
a lot of Motrin, Epsom salt baths, ice baths, all that stuff. We do have a good medical team, especially during those days in Jacksonville. I remember, you know, getting in the ice bath and all that stuff during that time period.
We got very deep. We watched a wonderful hard-fought match.
Yes.
How did this pairing of this food with this match work for you? Eddie Kingston, out of a possible 5 eyebrows.
This, as
Buddy,
of right now, blew everything out the water.
So good. Heaven.
Everything out the water.
And this jalapeno crema sauce,
Yes.
I want to take a bath in that. It would burn for a little while after, but
Yeah.
Ascribe a rating. Just the game here.
Oh, the rating.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 5.
Great.
What do you expect?
Great.
this goes up a notch for me. I gave 3.5 eyebrows before. I'm going to give it 4.5. I'm not sure what the 0.5 is for. I'm just leaving a window.
Right. I'm going to go up, too. I'm the only one who had my little egg cilantro
Yeah, because it was for you.
taco thing here. It was delightful. Have
Hey,
a bite.
don't do it to yourself. Don't feed into it.
There was a lot of flavor here. There was a lot of flavor in this match. Crazy person against crazy person. And then you got deep, and I couldn't eat for a while, but I was so moved by what you said.
No, you weren't. You had no idea.
I'm going to give this whole experience a 4.
Yeah, you were really moved just to give it a 4.
It's a 4 of your eyebrows. We are not done yet. Are you going to stay for a little drinks and dessert with us?
Yeah, I'll have some
Margarita?
dessert. I
Little
don't know about
margarita
the
with me?
margarita. I don't know about with you. Yes, fine.
Okay,
fine.
I'll be here, too.
Ah, great.
Game on. I cannot wait to get into this. I mean, it's
Well, Eddie seems to
daunting me
be
at this point.
Eddie seems to be far ahead of us. He's half into the ice cream already.
Where's the plantains for
So,
you? You love the plantains.
Yeah, I want to start with a plain plantain. I like a good plantain. Now he's dipping into the margarita.
Oh my God!
Should we check the shit?
What a way to wrap things up. Between this and the match that we're about to get into, it's time to let our hair down. Should we get a cheers?
All right,
Cheers,
to general health.
Salute.
Cheers to 1 million
Come on,
calories for the day.
Oh, this is gonna go poorly.
Treadmill's gonna suck. Oh yeah, you want to get into the match?
Let's. This is from the second episode ever
Yes.
of Dynamite. This is from the inaugural tag team title tournament. This is Private Party against the Young Bucks.
Yes.
And he pressed the button this time.
I'll
Look at
press
this
this.
guy.
What a pinky press.
Pinky.
This is an entrance I love. It makes me feel like the margarita is justified, you know? I feel like I'm now at the nightclub,
Sure, the theme's coming together. I like it.
and this guy's telling me you can't get in.
Who's the bouncer? Do we know?
That's Ronnie.
That's Ronnie.
That's Ronnie from Atlas Security. He used to do security for another company in Philadelphia. And I have a funny story about me and Ronnie. Ronnie kicked me out at one of those shows. I was 17 years old and a little tipsy, and acted up in the audience, and he threw me out. He owes me a
Damn!
Yeah.
Did you get to hash that out with him here?
Yeah, I asked him, where's my shirt? Never got back to me on it.
It's nice to see a new, fresh team add some life. Ugh. This kind of wrestling is like a dessert to me.
Agreed.
It's so enjoyable to watch. It's so foreign to how I would ever wrestle. I'm sure how Eddie would ever wrestle, you know?
Oh,
Speak for yourself, bro. I can go.
these guys are cooking.
All right, pal. I don't know about you, but I can go.
I'm not talking about going. I'm talking about this sort of style.
Yeah, I've done this style with them before. Okay.
It's weird seeing Nick without the facial hair.
Is it?
It is a little weird for me, yeah.
He's a beard-heavy guy now.
Yeah.
He enjoys it, you know what I mean? He's gone through some things in life, and that's why he got the beard.
Get a little weathered, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel it, you gotta let the
Look
facial
at
hair
that
grow.
acai moonsault. This is before I was with AEW. I watched it on TV, and I remember texting them and texting their trainer, the Amazing Red, and just telling them, man, that it was great, and it was so much fun
Ooh,
to watch them go out there and do their thing in front of the world.
how much does it suck to take a bump on the ramp like that?
Taking a bump anywhere sucks. Everything hurts. I don't know where people got this thing where wrestling doesn't hurt.
Sure.
Everything hurts in pro wrestling. If you don't believe me, go talk to my doctors and go check out my neck, my pinched nerves, my broken ankle with metal in it. Yeah, because you know it's fake, right, guys?
How do you feel like a team like Private Party has grown since then?
They're much more confident now. You know, you can see in this match that they're confident, but not that much. They're still, you know, a little wet behind the ears. A little bit nervous getting in there with the Young Bucks. Now, though, if they get in there, they have enough confidence.
They know what they're doing.
And now they'll know that they can win and they can beat beautiful Northern Lights bridge there.
The
Young
strength.
Bucks,
Matt
deceptively
Jackson.
strong.
Yeah, oh my God.
Wow, reverse runner. By the way, that doesn't tickle when you land on your head.
Oh my God. And, oh, look at these. Oh my
Nice.
God. Butter out of nowhere.
Is this?
Oh.
It's crazy to know
The
to have
crowd's
watched the
losing
match
it.
already and still be surprised by it.
Well, it's fun when you can see how into it the crowd is. I mean, those.
Yeah, they were definitely shocked
Yeah.
that night.
This is a delightful match. I would like a rating, an eyebrow rating from you for this dessert and this wonderful match.
Well, I'd definitely say a 4.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna piggyback on the 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give 4 eyebrows. The food's amazing. The margarita's sensational. I mean, this, even though my ice cream has melted, has become soupy,
Just
it's
drink it.
still delicious. Right, what do you rate it?
I'm gonna go half a point better. I'm gonna go 4.5 Eddie Kingston eyebrows. I loved this selection. I love the pairing of this with this match. It was light. It was fun. This felt fun to me. It was lighthearted. It kept moving, you know? You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, because
It was fun to watch for me. It was fun is what I mean.
It's
There you
nice
go,
to
okay.
see the win. We want to see Private Party get their big moment. We get to all have an
Yeah.
enjoyable
Yeah.
dessert
Look at you,
together.
this is
Got a little salt.
Well, shit. I mean, that's why I'm here, right? You know?
Well, I guess that wraps up the first ever Meal in a Match. So far, so good.
I feel great about it. Eddie Kingston, you were an absolutely incredible first guest to join us
you,
here.
Renee.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you,
I
you know
appreciate
that.
you. The bar has been set. You feel good about everything we did today? We ate, we drank, we watched some wrestling.
I feel good, man. It feels,
Yeah.
what's that word?
Satiated.
There you go, satiated and whatnot. I feel real good.
I feel good.
Our cup runneth over.
All right.
Because we want to do this again. We want to hear from you. Where should we go next? What we should eat? What matches we should watch? And who we should watch it with?
Until next time, guys. See you later. Bye.